Hello, this is C.M. Brown, and I would like to share with you today this meditation for emotional release. Very often, and sometimes without even realizing it or being conscious of it, we are holding on to emotional difficulties that are preventing us from experiencing our lives in the deepest and fullest way. So as you observe this experience of yourself, you can choose to watch the screen with the dancing Shiva, or you can choose to close your eyes, or you can watch the screen for a little while and then close your eyes and then open again. Whatever you feel is helpful for you, whatever you feel is helping you to feel steady and comfortable in this meditation. If you're sitting in a chair, I would suggest that you sit with your legs so that your heels are directly underneath your knees and your hands are resting palms up on your legs. If you're sitting on the floor, I would suggest that you sit on a cushion so that your back can be well supported, and allow your back to be as straight as you can, which you can find by very simply allowing your lower back to tuck in and your chest to lift upward and forward and your jaw to remain relaxed and your tongue soft in the mouth, and the bottom of the jaw parallel to the floor, so you're not tilting your head down or tilting your head back. So as you begin this meditation, begin with the breath and feel that as you inhale, the breath is flowing easily in through the nose and easily out through the nose. And when you inhale, allow the abdomen to expand, and when you exhale, allow the abdomen to contract. And staying with this breath, breathing through the abdomen rather than through the chest, and observing how this breath affects the experience of yourself. Now I'll be quiet for a little while and allow you to be with this breath. As you observe the body, recognizing where you are holding the body, and in this quiet place, there is the opportunity to allow that which has been hidden or covered up to begin to reveal itself. So perhaps some tense, tight place is revealing itself to you. And allow the inhaling breath to flow deeply into that place and deeply out of that place. It can be your shoulders, your jaw, your neck, your lower back, wherever it is that you feel it. Allow, when you inhale, the breath to come into that place. And when you exhale, allow the breath to flow out of that place. And little by little, allowing that exhaling breath to be a slower, longer, deeper, effortless exhalation. And with each exhalation, there's a feeling of letting go, of relinquishing, of softening. And perhaps as you continue, there's a recognition of a vulnerability, an opening, so that you're no longer trying to protect yourself or to keep that tight wall of protection that prevents you from looking honestly into the heart. Now I say the heart, and I mean the emotional heart, the deep place where you may be feeling an experience of pain or tightness. Now for you, it may actually be the center of the chest where the heart is located, or it may be in the belly or in the throat or in the forehead. Wherever you're feeling that emotional tension, allow the breath to flow deep into that place. And of the breath flowing into that place, wherever you feel that tension, that holding, feel the inhaling breath, the oxygen filling that place up, expanding that place that you've been holding tight, that you've been resisting, that you've been trying to keep the lid on it, or trying to push it away, or trying to pretend that it's not there by telling yourself, I'll be okay. Well, it may be part of the truth that we're looking at here, to realize that you will not be okay if you don't take the time to explore this place of pain, of discomfort, of hurt. So as you breathe into that place, and feel it expanding, bringing that healing oxygen into that place. And allowing it to be there so that you're not fighting against it. You're not creating an inner conflict with yourself, but you're simply allowing that painful, hurt place to be present in your consciousness and feeling where it is in the body and feeling the space around it expanding. And when exhaling, allowing that hurt, that pain, that emotional tightness to slowly dissolve. And as it dissolves with each exhaling breath, feeling that you are no longer at battle with it or fighting against it or trying to keep the lid on it, but rather you are allowing it to fall away, to soften. And with each exhaling breath, allowing it to fall away, and it becomes smaller and smaller and smaller with each exhaling breath. And you can feel how that resistance is transforming into softness as it flows down through the body, as it becomes smaller. It flows down through the floor. It flows down from the bottom of your feet if you're sitting in a chair. It flows down through the lower back into the floor if you're sitting on the floor. And it flows out of the body, down through the floor, down through the space beneath the floor, and down into the ground, deep down into the earth, allowing that emotional tension that you have been so desperately holding on to dissolve, to dissolve, to dissolve. And that space that tightness had been occupying in the body is now open and light and filled with light. And you realize that you are vast and endless. Beyond the limitations of this body, beyond the limitations of the ticking clock. You are endless. And within that endlessness, within that light, there is a deep, deep experience of peace that fills that space within you where the pain was, where the pain is no more. And allowing this to be. Allowing this to be, this effortless letting go into the vast spaciousness of peace. And realizing that you are not the pain, you are not the hurt, you are not the conflict, but the true essence of you is peace. 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 Shanti. 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 Namaste. Namaste. And may the light of this truth, may the light of this truth overcome all darkness. Namaste.